Hi, this is Bruce Ahn from Partisia Blockchain Foundation. I wanted to take a few moments out to give you some of my personal thoughts on the recently announced grants program, where we're giving out 3 million MPC tokens for the year 2023, and which is valued at 1.2 million USD valuation from our last public sale, to help teams that are really interested in building something that is unique, something that is different than any other application that is built on other blockchains. And you could do this because Partisia Blockchain provides very unique value propositions. As you may already know, perhaps, Partisia Blockchain is really focused on privacy, and we enable this privacy through what's called multi-party computation. And what multi-party computation allows you to do is to allow for multiple parties, basically, to be able to share the use of their data, but not reveal what that data is, right? So it really goes beyond zero knowledge proof, and allows the computation of that data, and also allows multiple parties to be able to take part in that computation. So you have very interesting use cases that you can create, things like privatized auctions and bidding, which from a DEX perspective, you can prevent front running, as an example, to privatize DAOs, where you can bring a level of integrity into the vote by being able to obfuscate who a person voted for, or what a person voted for, as an example. You could do something interesting like verifiable supply chains, or things like very interesting and extending out the DID SSI functionality, right? It's not just about verifying a yes or no, but actually there are multiple different data sets that come after a particular verification that you may need to do, but still be able to privatize that information. Things like advertisements, private advertisements, where you're respecting perhaps the browsing habits of a user, but still allowing advertisers to target particular demographics, right? So there's a tremendous amount of different use cases that's available, and this is all enabled through our generically programmable multi-party computation language. And so we have that particular value proposition, and our vision is to allow for anyone, not just people who own MPC tokens, but allow anyone to be a part of that process, whether you're a user or you're the developer that's developing on this chain, to allow this function, allow this value to be usable by everyone. So we created this interoperability model, which we call the Hermes bridge, where the gas payments on our network is not paid through MPC tokens. You can actually pay through using ETH, USDC Polygon, BNB, and we'll be adding other coins. So what that really provides is the flexibility for the developers to onboard users from all over the place, not just people who are buying your tokens or buying our tokens, but allow people from Ethereum, in the Ethereum world, or people who are in the BNB world who actually own BNB, or people who own USDC, to actively engage in your application and pay for those services using the coins that they feel more comfortable with. It really opens up your user base. And in order for us to be able to support that, we needed a scalability model. And so our blockchain comes with a complete sharding right off the bat, where it works a little bit different than other sharding architectures. Our sharding architecture goes back to the original definition of what sharding is from the database world, where each of our shard is its own independent blockchain, right? Which means we are independently creating a block on every single shard that we have, independently processing it and appending it to the end. And we have a unique messaging system that takes transaction information from one shard or one blockchain to another. And so this really opens up the scalability capabilities for your application as well. So if you take a look at any type of a DEX in a single blockchain system, you're really limited to a single transaction. If you think about it, a single transaction or a single swap in the DEX, right? Because you can only transact and you can only do that single transaction in that single memory space, as an example, right? But imagine if you actually have multiple different shards or blockchains, you can actually parallel process these bids or these swaps or these, auction independently of each other. So our scalability model also is very unique and allows interesting opportunities. So we want to invite everyone, not just people who are looking to build on top of Partisia Blockchain. We want to invite everyone because we allow for that flexibility to allow for other teams that are building on other chains to utilize our MPC technology through our interoperability model. So if you're interested in building something that is unique in the blockchain space, I highly recommend taking a look at us. See what you can build. See something that's unique that you can build in the ecosystem, and make yourself stand out is what I would highly recommend you guys trying to do. So thank you guys for listening. Some of the links will be on the bottom. Take a look, and if there's any questions, please reach out to us on Telegram, on our Discord channel, and you can always email our team at build@partisiablockchain.com. Thank you.